From the Street's newsroom, I'm Jill Malandrino, along with portfolio manager David Peltier. In 2014, we've certainly seen some volatility come back into the markets. A lot of biotech trading this week and a lot of the small cap names. On a larger scale, we saw a huge 110,000 VIX call spread, 16 by 20 go up for February, which indicates a more defensive posture going forward over the next month.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think going into earnings season, you have to look at the stocks, see how they've reacted to the tapering and other news out there. And one sector that I've seen do very well and kind of quietly actually is technology. It had been a bit of a laggard, and there are some good fundamentals there. I think the one risk going into that is no matter what we see in the overall market, is that when stocks run ahead of earnings, you shouldn't be surprised if there's profit taking, whether the print is good or not.
Right, when we see that a lot with the tech sector, that seems to be one that really does run up into the print, and that's a pattern that I've recognized over the past couple of years. We'll get more news out of tech names next week like eBay and Netflix, but what traders are really going to be focused on, besides economic data, we have all the big banks reporting next week, including JPMorgan, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, Citigroup, Bank of America. There's going to be a lot of news on the tape to trade around.
Exactly, and when you're talking about the financials, it's all about interest rates. We've seen the 10-year bounce around, but in general, I think you're going to see an elevated level on the 10-year, whether it's 2.8 or 2.9 or 3.2. At the end of the day, these banks are dealing with essentially zero short-term interest rates, and the longer-term interest rates are going to remain higher. That spread is the highest it's been in a couple years for a lot of these banks, and so you're going to continue to see solid earnings in this area, especially in the regionals, the ones that really just savings and loans, core banks. They take in deposits and they make out loans.
Well, also the financials, it's going to be a good look for consumer in the weeks ahead as well. So earnings season truly kicking off next week. For The Street, I'm Jill Malandrino.